Bobby, my peoples. What's happening? It's Noah Marshall. I'm here solo dolo because my guest was like, yo, I don't want to come on the podcast. And I was like, okay, thanks for letting me know last minute and not just tell me straight up to my face. But that is A-okay because I'm here. I got some great topics for, per usual, the best topics, the best in the biz. We're number one out here. Everybody already knows it. They just haven't seen it yet. And that's okay. It's really okay. Uh, Letting you know this podcast is on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Cast, Castbox, Podcast Addict, a bunch of other things. Just it's. I'm trying to get it everywhere. Okay. I like being solo better a little bit. If I have a guest on here, I wish that I could like interview him more. But these are just regular people, so maybe I just have to put in the work to try and get like a legit guest on here. But it's okay. It's really okay. So I'm gonna get her done. You're gonna enjoy because you love me. Or I hope you do. If you hate me, that's okay too. Uh, Everybody's hated. Everybody's loved. Uh, you know. But yeah. Okay. So I got some pretty solid topics for you today. Uh, we got these self-driving cars nowadays. They're in beta. They're just in beta. They're not legit, but I gotta fix these. Okay, cool. I gotta fix these headphones. They're botching me up. They're botching me left. They're botching me right. I'm playing bocce ball over here with all this botching that's going on. Yeah, we have self-driving cars still in beta phase. Now, what happens when Uber decides to buy that technology and instead of hiring people to drive their cars, they just hire their cars to drive their cars? Instead of hiring people to drive their cars, they're hiring cars to drive their cars. How about that, man? How about that? That's an amazing thing they got going on there. That's a great idea I got right there, okay? So, Uber, let's team up. Let's get this rolling. It's going to be scary because that could happen. We'd be like the movie iRobot with Will Smith. That would be like we'd all just sit in cars. There'd be no steering wheels, and Uber would be like, I am going to take you to your destination, because they still, have to put accents on cars, I guess. I don't know. But I think that's going to happen. Uber plus self-driving cars. Uber plus self-driving cars. The other one that I wanted to talk about was the fact that Matt Damon, you know him, Matt, he was 200% on Mars in my mind. Like, Matt Damon is not an actor who played in the role Martian in the movie Martian. He was literally on Mars. That's what I think of the scenario, is because he played that role so well. I mean, I know it's a role. Come on, I know it's a role. But he played that like right now. I'm like right now. I'm looking up at Mars and I can see. Oh, look right there. That's Matt Damon. He's sitting there. He's growing potatoes. If you haven't seen that movie, that's a good movie. It's not going to be the recommendation, but it's definitely a good movie. That's wow. We're burning through topics right now. I don't know. I'm kind of this is an interesting scenario for me to be recording in. It's a little bit different than usual, but I ain't gonna apologize for it. Are you expecting apologies? Because you're not getting apologies. I you got me? Get it? Got it? Good, huh? Get it? Got it? Good, huh? Get it? Got it? Good, huh? Huh? I get it. Okay, I get it. And I got it. Okay. Oh, we're coasting right now. We're coasting. We're not too many minutes in. I thought we were like super in. Okay. Remember how jealous you were of the Like Mike movie at the end? They all get the scooters, like they all got mopeds, and you're like, oh damn, that was so sick. You're like, cool, that's so dope. They got scooters that they can stand on and drive, and they end the movie with just, you know, oh jeez, this mic's got to stop. There's no way. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do. Give me more money. I need to get a new mic. I need to get a new recording software. Please go on to patreon.com and look at me. I need more money. Okay. But at the end of that Like Mike movie, at the end of that Like Mike movie, he just machine guns a scooter right into that dude's groin area, and that dude kind of looks like me when I got this middle part hair going. You know, it's kind of what it be, kind of what it do, like we do in Blue's Clues, something like that. Like I'm feeling Zeus. Yeah, whatever. I just went out on I just dropped quick bars for you because I want to drop quick bars, so I drop quick bars. Okay, meh. Okay. Yeah, but remember how jealous you were of those scooters? Because I do. I remember being so jealous, but guess what? Now, you can just download an app and like rent it for like $1 and go like miles on it. It's pretty dope. You know, like just I thought I was just going to say they're putting scooter companies out of business, but actually I'm sure the scooter market is popping. The moped the motorized, the electric scooter market is probably very fruitful right now. I might buy some stocks because then I could make money. But you know what? I should have done that before they made all the apps, because now there's like 6 apps. So, 2020 hindsight. 2020 hindsight. Yeah, I used to be so jealous of those scooters. I'm not too jealous of those scooters anymore because if you go to a decently populated area, vroom vroom, you're flying, and everybody looks so dumb on those scooters. Even not saying I look cool all the time, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying everybody else looks dumb. I'm saying anybody who steps foot on those scooters looks so dumb. I cannot stand this mic, but it's okay because I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep hustling. It's going to keep growing. I'm going to get some money, and I'm going to invest it in my show that's making me money. It's going to be a whole thing that we do. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun, and I hope you enjoy the ride. I hope you hop on the bus now, and I hope I can drive you all the way down to Chinatown, and we can pick up some fresh stacks. And I said Chinatown just because I like the way it sounds. It had no racial connotations in this situation, okay? There's this article. Of course, it's not going to work because Wi-Fi is stupid. That's what the article said. All right, the headline was, "Why cutting ties with someone toxic is necessary." Yeah, cutting ties with a toxic friend. Why it's the best thing to do. You want to know why it's the best thing to do to cut ties with somebody who's toxic? Because they're toxic. It's that simple. I don't know why we're writing a whole article on this. I don't know who's giving this woman money to write a whole article on why it's important to cut ties with somebody toxic, because they're toxic and you just shouldn't. You're toxic. Let me think about it. Okay, you're toxic. Yeah, let's be friends. No, all right. So you have friends, right? And they slowly become toxic over time. And then you're like, "Oh, but we've been friends for so long." No. 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 You don't do that. You cut it out. And we're stealing slogans. You cut ties with them because you had already tied a bond with them, Now you just cut those ties because that person is toxic. Like, oh, and there goes the camera. It's okay though, I think. Is it okay? I think it just died, or it like can only Yeah, I think it just died. The camera died, and now we're just in podcast form, which sucks because I like to be recording. I like to act out, but it's a weird day. I'm shooting this a little later in the day because, like I said, I was bailed on me, and that's okay. But it's not really okay. I'm super upset about it, but. Or, I mean, not the host. Did I say host? Did I say guest? I don't remember, whatever. How do you guys feel about being called Chileans? I think I talked about this with my brother, and he was like, you shouldn't call your fans Chileans, but I don't know. You're chillin', you're Chilean, My Chileans. Oh, Live and Let Die has the nicest and weirdest beat switch of all time. And you know what? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm finally gonna bring something up because Live and Let Die. Oh, wait. I have it in my music. Oh. I'm searching in. I'm on my phone and I'm searching Live and Let Die. I can't play too much of this. I can only play like 15 seconds, so. Oh, yeah. This is what it's doing. I don't know. It might be too loud here, but I'll adjust it later. Like, what is this? Is a full-on orchestra. I might have already played too much of this. Full-on orchestra. Oh. Dun, dun. Look, full-on orchestra. Oh my. What a beat switch. What a beats. That is the hardest. I don't care what these other rappers say. That is the hardest beat switch to date. Okay? Nobody does it better. That's Paul McCartney. That's Wings. That's his spin-off after the that's nobody does it better than that. There's no beat switch I can compare to that because it's like, oh, listen to the oboes, listen to the triangle and dun, 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 dun. They got the oboes going. They got the I'm sure they have that. Oh, what is that called? Wow, 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 wow. The didgeridoo. Yeah, they have like didgeridoos going, just way overproduced, and then they're just like, why does it matter to you? Oh, and it's just like the most. They switched it up. They did a full 180. They flipped the script harder than B Rabbit against Papa Doc. That's such a hot take. Did you hear what I just said? Harder than B Rabbit against Papa Doc. Insanity. Go listen to that song, Live and Let Die by the Wings. It's actually just Wings. Ooh. The hardest beat switch to ever have happened in the history of music. It's insane. Insane. And I bet all you people are going, what? Wait, what? Wait, what are you talking about? That's what you're saying. What are you talking about? That's what you're saying. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I still don't care. I don't care. Oh, all right. So I wanted to talk about the colors of Gatorade. That's what I really wanted to talk about tonight because and now as I'm saying it out loud, I'm so over it. I'm so over the colors of Gatorade. Well, let's talk about the fact that they're not, you don't even, call the Gatorade by its actual flavor. Like the color is the flavor, Like red is red, green is green. It's not like, oh, can you get me a lemon lime? If somebody's asking, hey, can you give me a lemon lime Gatorade? I'm like, what? Which color? And they're like, a lemon lime. And I'm like, and they're like yellow. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it is yellow. Is it yellow or is it green? Because then they came out with the green and you're like, all right, it was definitely yellow. But for that period before they came out with the green, you were like, I don't know what color that is. Oh, I wish this camera was on, but it's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you know, you talk about it red, green, whatever you want to say. Oh, so this was the wrong way, and now it's recording like a million times better, but it's okay. Oh, here it comes. Here comes more glitches in my headphones. Sick. Cool. Fixed. Cool. Oh, it just gets. Oh, yeah. Sitting in a pool donut. Am I right? You understand what I'm saying about the pool donut? Sitting in a pool donut? Do you get what I'm saying about? Well, I haven't told you yet, so you don't know. But sitting in pool donuts seem like such a good idea, and then you're in it, and you're just like, what the is going on? You're like, what is happening? Like just the tip of my butt is dipping in this pool, just a little bit, not a good amount, not like it's getting to my waist or anything. It's just a little bit. It's as if I fell into the toilet. It's really what it is. And then your knees are all smushed together, and you're trying to sit like comfortable, like you're lounging, but you gotta hold your head up because you can't lean back, and you're just, and you're just. And people, like, if they come over to you, your feet are just there. They're always a part of the conversation, which they shouldn't be, because in real life, your feet are never part of the conversation. I love it because I'm like, wow, the idea of that. And then I get in it and I'm chilling and I'm okay. But because I thought it was a good idea, I stay in it. But really, when I'm sitting there analyzing it, I'm like, my butt is just a little bit wet and my knees are scrunched together like I'm a little biatch. And it's pretty interesting, okay? It's actually not interesting in the slightest, but if you've never thought about it, you should start thinking about it. And if you've thought about it, you're at the right place because I'm talking about it. Okay? You feel me? Do you? I don't care. If you do or you don't. If you do, I do care. If you don't, I don't care. Alright? Okay. Oh. Wow. Dude, I flew through these topics that I had. This is what happens when I don't have a guest. When I have a guest, we talk, and then all of a sudden we spin off into something I didn't even want to talk about it, but it's okay because it's stimulating conversation about nonsense, which is like what this show is supposed to be about. But when I'm alone, I'm just like, okay, I said what I had to say, and there's nobody else here to say what I wanted them to say, or what they wanted to say, or what I didn't want them to say, or what they didn't want to say, so it's okay. It's an East Side thing, to be honest. To quote the early great Drake, because he's not late. He's early. He's actually the on time Drake. To quote the on time Drake. Dude, I've had this in my notes for about 3 episodes now, and I've been like thinking about a way that I can say it, but let's do this. Okay, based on my time, like we're around 19-20 minutes, somewhere in there. So based on that, we're gonna give you a movie recommendation, and this is a bad movie recommendation. This is like a late night movie recommendation. This is a movie that so many people have told me is bad, but I don't care. I don't care that they told me it's bad, okay? Because I liked it. And that's how you should be about movies. You shouldn't listen to what other people have to say. You should watch it for yourself. And you should decide whether you like it. And if you can't even make it through the first 5 minutes, and you can't even make it through the first 5 minutes, that's fine. Then you didn't like the movie, and now that's your opinion. But at least see it, at least a little bit of it, and you don't like it, and that's your opinion. The movie, without further ado, is called John Carter. Yeah, yes. It's called John Carter. It's like a Disney movie. It was based on a book, and everybody probably read the book and was like, "Oh, like the book was so much better." Like, shh, shh, because I don't care about the book. Yes, you can read the book. I've read the book before the movie came out, and then the movie has came out, and I've been like, well, that was still a good movie because it's very hard to turn a piece of literature into a piece of filmography, a piece of film, a piece of recording. It's hard to do. It's not easy, so I get it and I understand it. And people are like talking about the Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings. I don't care about your opinion. Just because you read the book doesn't mean you're entitled to extra opinion. We all get the same amount of opinion, and they should be based around the same parameters. And the parameters are that it's really hard to make a movie that was a book, and you should understand that. And if you don't, it's okay. But it irks me a little bit. Just a little bit. It irks me. I feel like I'm going crazy in this room, but it's okay. I gotta stop saying it's okay because I keep just saying it. Maybe that'll be the slogan. I don't know. Yes, John Carter. And the reason I'm bringing up this movie recommendation is because they call him Dotar Sojak. And I just love that they call him Dotar Sojak. And at the end of the movie, he's like, oh, because that's like his Mars name. And he's like, oh, no, I'm John Carter. I'm not Dotar Sojak. And they're all like, no, you Dotar Sojak. And then at the end, he's like, I am Dotar Sojak. And I say it to people all the time, and they have no clue what I'm talking about. So now I'm trying to get more people to watch this movie so that when you do something BA, that's badass, and you say, my name is Dotar Sojak. Because it sounds so stupid, but he says it with such confidence and such bravery that I get hooked. And that's probably why people didn't like the movies. They're like, that's just a stupid name and a stupid premise. But I'm like, oh, he says it with such conviction that I liked it. That's what I say. And that's what I said. So Dotar Sojak, go see John Carter. It's in theaters it's out of theaters everywhere. It's in places. You can find it. You probably find it free online. And all right, now I guess I have to recommend a song. And the song is going to be what is the song going to be? Dude, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even put down notes, but I didn't know I was going to recommend John Carter for a movie. Oh. I know exactly what song to recommend to you. So many oboes, so much orchestra. The tastiest rhythm of jam I've ever heard. Oh, my golly, good God, good Lord gracious, that is some good stuff. Why does it matter to you? Live and let die. That's one of my mottos. Why does it matter to you? Oboes, 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 oboes. Funky rhythm. Why does it matter to you? Paul McCartney, my man. You killed it. Congratulations. You've been killing it. You knew you've been killing it. You don't need me to tell you you're killing it, but just in case you needed me to tell you you're killing it, guess what, Paul? You're killing it. Guys, so Live and Let Die, John Carter. Yeah, I was going to make the Panini Press a regular thing, but it turns out I'm not going to make the Panini Press a regular thing, and yeah, I might be doing more solo shows like this because they're more fun for me personally, but maybe not more fun for you, but you got to let me know. And eventually I want to get guests in here that like have actually done something, that have like made music or written books or directed movies. And I can be like, hey, can I ask you some questions that normal people don't ask you, that only I could ask you because I'm a unique individual and I'm also a little weird and I also want to be friends with you? yeah, that's the end goal. Until that day comes, I might just be ripping it solo to you. And also, sometimes the camera might cut out and sometimes the mic get all glitchy. And that's because I'm a broke college student who also works. So I'm working, but I'm also broke and I'm a college student. I don't have much time, but it's okay because I want to do this and I want to do it. And that's it. And that's the only reason you should ever do something is because you want to do it. Right? That's what they said in the movies to me growing up. That's where I got all my good ideas. That's where I've learned to live my life, and my life mottos is all from movies. I mean, sometimes it was my parents, and sometimes it was my older siblings, and maybe even sometimes it was my younger siblings, or just friends at school. But most of the time, it was movies because I love movies, as you can tell, because I freaking talk about movies all the time. Okay, and anyways, it says we're about 26 minutes, 25 minutes. There might be just like the tiniest video with this. There might not be any video with this just because that's the way it went today, and that's okay with me. So it has to be okay with you because you're not the one who decides what happens on the show. I am, and that's why I did it, because I want to do it. And we're saying the same things over and over and over and over again. And if you have any ideas for me, you can comment on YouTube or in the podcast. Or if you know me personally or follow me on Instagram, you can DM me or you can text me. And that's okay because I'm learning and I'm growing and we're never not changing. And I'm going to keep changing and I'm going to keep doing this. And you can't stop me from doing this unless your company is going to pay me a lot of money and you be like, oh, we don't want you to do this. And I'll be like, okay, well, if you give me a lot of money to not do it, then I won't do it. And some people say that's selling out, but most people would sell out then. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. This is number 6. Yeah, this episode is number 6. And at number 10, no, this episode is number 5. And at number 10 is when I'm going to start promoting the crap out of this. So some of you might not even watch this, and this might even, no, I'm not going to say that next part because that one's for me. But, and I'm still looking at the camera, even though there's nothing recording. I just like having the camera, I guess. It is what it is. It be what it be. It is what it is. I am just about done here. So, my people, my Chileans, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, all the good juicy stuff. It's stupid that I say that. I hate that I say it, but I gotta say it because I want to grow. Thank you for watching Put It On. I hope you join me next week when I put it on again. And the week after that when I put it on again. And the week after that when I put it on again. And I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on putting it on. Because when you live life like Big L, you put it on. And I've been talking for too much already on this outro. But I wanted to get to 30 minutes. And I feel like it's good enough now. So, roll the freaking music.